Have you ever been in that situation where you've been down the beach or out on the riverbank, caught a heap of fish, but you've got nowhere to clean them? Or you get to camp in the afternoon, you go to set up camp, oh, forgot the table. Well, I have a quick solution for you with a 4-wheel drive mounted fish cleaning table. Have a go at this. There we go. Table set up. Now all we need, a few fish to bang on here. You can put your camping stove on there, a few other goodies, prepare your meals if you're out there in the bush, or anywhere for that matter. So stay tuned. In this one, I'm going to show you how I went about making this table. After quite a few comments on how did you do that, how did you make it, what materials did you use, quickly going to run through and show you how quick and easy it is to make a fish cleaning camping table that goes on your 4-wheel drive ute. Okay. Welcome to another one, guys. Hopefully you get a bit of useful information out of this on how I went about making this quick table up. All it is, it was a sheet of 600mm wide by 2.4 long 17mm form ply from Bunnings. Everything's bought from Bunnings in this one. And all I've done there, once I got it home, it was already 600mm wide, so I didn't need to cut anything off the sides. All I did was I sat it there and I just marked the side of the canopy where it was going to go. Got the power saw out, chop, cut the ends, cut the little bevel on the corner, and it fits perfect to the shape of the canopy. Now this is actually the second vehicle this filleting table, camping table's been on after I had it on my old Hilux. The tray on that one was 50mm wider, so I had to cut this one down a little bit and modify it, but it works great. It's so good when you're up there. I'm sure anybody that's been up the beach fishing or out on the riverbank and they're trying to clean a fish, forgot the table, got no esky to sit it on, they're down in the sand cleaning their fish, they're in the mud on the edge of the riverbank, or if they're cooking and cleaning, forgot the table, they're down on their hands and knees doing everything at ground level. This just makes it so easy. And it's all in one movement from up to down. How good is that? So once I'd cut a bit of ply to the right shape, the next thing was working out how we're going to hinge it to the tray. Now all I got, more gear from Bunnings, was gate hinge like that. That's all it was. Well, there's two of those, one on there and another one there. On the Hilux I had 3, which made it a little bit springy in the middle, but that's all it is that bolted onto the tray, a couple of bolts right through and up underneath, and then that is just bolted through to the ply, so it's safe and secure. We have had plenty of fish on there before. I think we had about 30 or 40 fish tailor on there one afternoon up at Fraser. More than enough to support the weight of whatever you're going to put on there. You wouldn't sit on it or put anything too heavy, but I'd estimate it's good for 20 to 30 kilos easy. So once you've got your hinges bolted on there, you've got the other half of the hinges with the heat shrink on there. It's just a matter of slipping it on, line those up, put your clips on, and there is your table. Easy as that. Just to make that extra safe and make sure it's not going to slide off, what I did do, just to stop it rattling in there, because it is a bit of a loose fit, all I did was put a bit of heat shrink on there, shrunk it on, just to stop that rattle. It's still a bit loose, but you want it loose because it is removable. And then just got a couple of these little R clips that go straight through there, and that just stops it sliding off. Now the other end of it, I'll show you the back here first. Because it was a little bit wobbly on the Hilux, I did put this bit of 25mm alloy box section on there just to stiffen it up a bit, and that's done the job. It just takes that little bit of bounce out of it. Unless my brother Paul's putting all these slimy spiky dart on there, and then she gets a bit of a bounce up when I'm flicking them off. We don't want those slimy things on the board. So that's the hinge side of it. It goes up and down, nice and easy. There's a hinge from underneath, another one. Now, to support the weight, all I've done is a couple of little eye bolts. They go through, bolted through, so it's never going to pull through, with some nice little washers on there. And we've just got some of this chain from Bunnings again, up to one of those little eyelet brackets, whatever you call them, pop riveted to the top of the canopy. with some snap clips on there so that you can take it off and remove it. Or if your angle's not right, if you're on the beach and the board is at the wrong angle, you can adjust that just by pulling it back down and adjusting that little clip down another link or two or up, whichever way you need to go. So that supports the weight. I've just put a bit of this cable guard over it. Just stops that chain rattling when it's tucked in behind there. Just stops that when you're going over the bumps. That's purely all that's on there for. But taking the weight is that little stainless chain. Everything's either stainless or alloy, so nothing's going to rust. Same on that side. Clips again, clips, eye bolt, bolted up underneath. That bit of 25mm alloy box section is bolted right through all the way, and I'll just recess those in so when you fill it in your fish, your knife's not going to cut anything sharp and take the edge off your knife. Now, to hold it up there for travel, quick and easy, very easy. All I've done is bolt these little bungee things on to an eyelet there, and that holds it up. That's all it is. And another one on the other side. I've never ever had that come off yet, and that sits there nice and secure. Like I said, just that cable wrap on there just stops that chain from rattling around. You don't want to be hearing that. And that is basically it. That's all you need for a quick and easy table. I'd estimate materials for that, the bit of ply was probably the most expensive part. You can buy that 24 by 6 by 17 sheet for about 50 bucks. The rest of it, there's probably another, I don't know, maybe $50 to $70 in hinges and bits of chain and whatever else. So I'd say for under $150 and a couple hours work, you got yourself a great little transportable, take anywhere with you, wherever the vehicle goes, that's where it goes to. Fold down table, ready for cleaning your fish, putting your camp stove on there, anything that you need to use it for. Sometimes when you go camping, we're nowhere near the fire pit, so we have just backed the ute over to the fire pit before when we're camp oven cooking and that type of thing. Prepare all the meals or the food on there. Easy to work around the fire if you're too far away from the caravan. One little other bonus of it, once you want to get into the back of the ute, it's a little bit hard to reach over. You just can't reach over when that backs up. So all you got to do there, unclip and unclip this one, and the table will just hang down like that, so it's out of your way and you can reach over it. I do want to just modify this a little bit more. I put the hinges on the other side of the ply so that it hangs straight up and down instead of hanging out on that angle. But for the amount that it's actually hanging down like that, it works fine. But all I need to do, because this one's a little bit different to my old Hilux, is just chamfer a bit off the back corner of the ply, and that'll sit straight up and down. Then once it's all done, you're home, you're unpacked, you don't want to be carting your table around with you. It's a piece of cake to take it off, store it in your shed. We do unclip, slide her off, and that's it. So there you have it, guys. Quick and easy, a couple of hours work, and you've got a table that goes anywhere with you. So I hope that's given you a bit of an idea on how I went about it anyway, and hopefully it's given you some ideas so that you can make your own four-wheel drive ute fish cleaning or fishing and camping table. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll leave you with it. Go and build your table. Quick trip to Bunnings, get your gear. A couple of hours, you too can have a table just like that one. See you later. See you soon on the next Brandyscape adventure.